Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to another World of Warships live stream with me, MrConway, and the always ready and completely prepared Mr. Crysantos.
Hello everybody and welcome to this week's stream. Last week you were not able to see us because we were doing German things. But this week
so they
we're
were
back in
able
English.
to see us and hear us, but
Yes.
not understand us.
That's true.
Please
That's
be
true.
precise.
But today the stream is going to be in English, and we brought some.
Or
news
what
with
passes for English around these areas.
Exactly. No, but we brought some news with us, but today we're going to do it slightly differently. So we're going to play a bit, and then towards the end of the stream we're going to announce the news, because this way we're going to reach the most of you and not just drop it right in the beginning. What are we going to talk about? I guess quite a few of you already saw the British cruises that we announced on DevBlog already with images, but we'll go through it later together.
Yeah,
and
we'll
then
do a bit
we
of
also
theory
might
crafting.
have some preview for Udin.
Yes, may or may not.
May or may not.
Cannot confirm
A
nor
new
deny.
DD, and the skills for Luigi Sansonetti.
Yes.
So,
and another surprise ship. Have we talked about this at all, or is this like a complete surprise ship?
this is a
the other one?
complete surprise ship.
Yeah, the other ship that we're talking about is pretty silly, and I would like if Twitch chat. My challenge is, when we say the ship is pretty silly, your challenge is to tell us what the name of the ship is that we're going to be talking about. Should we make it interesting? So if somebody
always.
can figure
I
out
hope.
which ship is the silly ship, we will give you. What will we give the person who decides it's a silly ship? Who tells us the silly ship?
We could give you a. You know what? We can give you a bonus code with a tier 6 premium container.
Absolutely, we could do that. Yes. Okay.
Fits with the current, because guys, don't forget, if you're not actively playing World of Warships this week, this is now the week where you can play the final directive to get your tier 6 premium container in-game through the directives for the 8.8 update.
Exactly. So, if anybody can tell us which one is the silly ship, and this is a ship. It's not Slava, guys. This is a ship we have not talked about at all. It's a complete new ship. It is a sort of a ship that used to belong to one nation and then got transferred to another nation, and it's a very silly ship. So, if anybody can figure out what the silly ship is. Like I said, guys, stop saying words that we already have. Like, it's a ship that is not. We have not. Nobody knows about this.
But I love the suggestion.
USS Conway, no.
HMS Camelot.
So it is flying in World of Warships. The silly ship is not flying under its own flag anymore. It is indeed flying under a different flag to the flag it was built under.
Is it the USS Stingray? Boaty McBoatface? I would love to have that, Nixie, but Boaty McBoatface is still in port.
You guys can puzzle at that. A random tier 6 premium ship is up for the grabs for whoever can decipher our very silly clue for this very silly ship.
Yes. So, I saw a question about YouTube drops. So, there's no such thing yet for YouTube. So
if you would like YouTube drops to exist, we suggest writing a letter. Physical letters work best to Google. I believe they're situated somewhere in North America. And please say, hey, we want YouTube drops. Maybe 2029, this will be a thing.
And Karottenbrot, Smolensk, Kremlin, Moscow, these are all existing ships. We're talking about a ship that does not exist in the game yet and hasn't been announced yet.
Yes, we are in fact going to be announcing it later today. Anyway, while you guys figure that out, let's... What are we doing today? We didn't.
So guys, we'll just
play World of Warships.
We'll play World of Warships.
Having fun.
Let's talk. I mean, we'll talk all the stream. Obviously.
So very different from the German stream, I guess.
We can also make an announcement. But you should probably.
We can make an announcement. I'm going to make an official announcement, guys. I know we've been having a lot of requests for a certain rubbish old admiral to be finally implemented into the game, and I think.
Bollocks.
It is time to announce that he will indeed be coming with his update to 0.8.10, and we are going to be... why is everybody effing?
The stream might have ripped.
We disconnected? Someone tripped over cable? What? I'm sorry, what now?
This
stream? This never happens to us. No, we're live.
No, it's I think it was Twitch actually.
Okay, we're blaming Twitch. So if anybody missed that, Look, if you missed me pushing this button, and there's not much else I can say except for this.
Tough luck, sunshine.
So wait, let me get this right. The moment you pressed that button, the stream disconnected. So, Jingles.
Stream is lagging like crazy even at 1060p. Guys, this is not us. Like, we are... everything's fine, just F5, right? So anyway, Jingles is going to be coming with 0.8.10, and there will be an announcement on our portal about how you can obtain Captain Jingles. This is something that you'll find out. There'll be an update about that when the update is out, and we'll figure it out. We're also going to... Should we talk about the other thing that we're going to do alongside this? We could tease it.
We can tease it, yes.
We need... Anybody from the Prague office... If anybody is currently watching, I mean, there's usually a high chance, if one of you could grab one of the hats and come our way, we would be very grateful.
I have to highlight in YouTube chat, we have Javier Nelson Castro Roja with a beautiful name. I just had to say that name. And he says, hola, un saludo desde Canarias. He's watching from the Canary Islands. I'm slightly jealous.
Slightly. But remember, even they are getting a bit of bad weather slowly.
Yeah. Imagine Jingles playing with himself as captain. That's a tricky wording there.
That escalated quickly.
Yes, that escalated quickly. But obviously, Jingles hopefully will also play with the Jingles command.
But we do need to set up an entire... This is something we didn't have enough time for. We've ordered a more improved and much larger version of the Stream Deck we're using with more buttons. We can have an entire Jingles sound... We can have an entire Jingles soundboard.
Ah, yes. There it
You've
comes.
got a small head, though, right? So this will actually work with you. It won't work with me, right? So we have going to... shortly after we... We're not going to give many details, right? But... basically, we thought we need to commemorate Jingles being launched a little bit more. So we have 3 of these signed by the mighty Jingles himself. These are... Can you take off your headset, please? It's no longer going to be entirely mint condition. I'm sorry.
That's fine, but it's
yes. But it's
for a good cause.
We obtained some actual pretty much as original replica Royal Navy hats. And had Mr. Jingles sign them and send them over to us. And after Jingles has been implemented, you'll be able to join a contest to get one of those 3 hats. Which
exactly.
is cool.
So that's cool. We already teased this, and obviously you will find
There's
more
too
information
much
about this.
Brown liquid around for my liking.
There's too much brown liquid around for your liking.
Yes, I'm worried.
You're worried. Okay, so then put this maybe over there.
But didn't it have a plastic packaging when it came?
Yeah, but the plastic packaging is over there.
Oh wow, that's really bad planning.
Yeah. We can blame Zehalis. No, Zehalis, thank you very much for bringing this over.
Will you give Jingles underwear soon? I think Jingles already has underwear. At least I sincerely hope for him that he does.
I mean, we can... I mean, if this is what you want, I'm sure we can also buy a pack of, boxers and let Jingles sign them too.
If you really want, we can.
You really want.
What, is he really coming back to give us the plastic bag?
So this is so now Zehalis, come here. So see, this is the great thing about having a German community manager, because he's so German about things. It's very helpful. Even when you say it's absolutely fine, he will still come and try to fix it. So thank you, Zehalis.
We way too much. You were lucky. You just tuned in. So perfect timing.
We have some guesses, by the way. Is it the HMS Protector or the HMS Spanker or HMS Pansy? No.
HMS Black Joke. I like that one, but it's not the correct one.
Let me just reiterate, right? We will give a random Tier 6 premium ship to anybody who can tell us, before we announce it today, which one is the city ship that we will be announcing. The city ship is also the clue, bearing in mind this is a ship that nobody has talked about yet in World of Warships. We've never announced it. It's completely new. It is a historical ship, and it is not going to be implemented under the nation that it was built under. If you can't figure that one out, then you don't deserve a ship. Okay.
And I haven't seen it so far.
No.
I see here a question. We are looking, but we want some code. So there's no bonus code today. So if you're only here for the bonus code, you can run off. Or you just stick around and have
However,
some fun.
there is no bonus code, but we do have, of course. Maybe we don't have. But we do have Twitch drops active, of course. So if you are watching us on Twitch, as long as you have your account linked to your Wargaming account, you will be receiving Twitch drops for watching us, where you can get Twitch containers, which have some nice, useful things. And also, apart from the Twitch containers, it will give you Twitch missions, which are awesome, designed by yours truly and that one. And if you don't like them, then you can feel free to complain to us. But you know, they'll sometimes be a bit more challenging, sometimes a bit fun. They'll give you a variety of different things. So we can recommend link your account. And there's also a chance for an epic drop, right? So there is a chance. Yes. It is a small chance, but it is there that while you're watching us on Twitch, you will get an epic drop. And the current epic drop is. I can't even remember, what is it?
Admiral Makarov for
Makarov.
this month, and the next one I can already spoil this. For the next update, it's going to be a USS Hill.
Ah, yes, we did decide.
So if you missed out on that one, that might be a chance to get your hands on the Hill. HMS Boris Johnson with extra big citadels for faster Brexit.
Okay. Wow. So
that escalated quickly, but enough talking. Let's at least jump into it again.
So Naughty Call is asking, by silly, is the name silly or is the ship's ability to wage war silly? I think it's like the joke is the reference is more.
Well, we cannot give out.
Honestly, figure it out yourself.
Exactly. Somebody else, I think it was the best name on Twitch TV. Is it the best name though? I don't know. Said it's impossible to figure it out. Well, if it was easy, there would be no reason why we would give out something nice for it.
This is not my account.
wait! No! Log in. Stay logged in.
No, I can't. I need to disable video tutorials. 1 second. Yes.
Okay. So we because we have some questions, about how does this whole Twitch drops thing work? We created an account. Because we're recording a guide for Twitch Drops, and we called it the Twitch Drops Guide. It's also a new account on Twitch called Twitch Drops Guide. And this account will help you with getting Twitch Drops. Is it the USS Scratch Angle? No.
Yeah, anyway, so, but that is indeed not the correct account, so I will be disconnected from that. And
at Wave Rider, it's none of yours. None of yours. HMS Unsinkable 2.
HMS Spanker, Ajax, USS Scratch Ankle. Is that really a thing?
So when is the Halloween update in World of Warships?
Is it the HMS Silly?
The answer is no. But guys, the Halloween update should be coming soon. I mean, you can probably take an educated guess if you take a look at when certain directives are ending and so on. So soon, TM.
No, it is not the HMS Conway. There was a USS Conway, by the way. HMS Dido, Perth. No, it's not a British ship.
but I love.
Is it the Lützow? Okay, Oberst Friedrich von Bayreuth. Would you please tell me what exactly do you think makes the Lützow a silly ship? It's not a silly ship. It also wasn't transferred between nations. Anyway.
HMS Unicorn, I love that name, but it's not that one. Venemoinen, Kari, also not this one.
USS
the HMS Talk 2. No.
IJN Sushi.
Okay, but we'll play some World of Warships, in the background.
Oh, well, somebody is saying, Mr. Conway, Zao is not good for you. No, look, the thing is, right, when I play at work, I need to kind of play battleships because there's always, there's lots of stuff happening in the background. You're kind of only half paying attention. And the way I start battles is always just go straight. And in cruises, that usually ends up with me dying horribly, which is why I usually play battleships.
Yes.
So yes, I potatoed hard, and I lost. I got
sucked.
Seb, and then lots of numbers.
Ah, yes, Seb. He was playing with us earlier today in that match where you
potato.
At least, yes. I mean, it was kind of like a personal record, like how fast your Sao can.
That's not true. I've managed faster. I've managed faster. Yeah,
in the Sao? Wow, that's
pretty challenging, but I aim to please. Anyway, should we play a game of World of Warships instead of yabbing around so much?
Sure. And no, it's not the HMS. How do you? No, I'm not going to pronounce this. Verbus Unitas, guys. It's not a ship that already is in the game. Why would we
not
announce a ship that is already in the game?
Exactly. Today, guys, if you would like to join us in battle, it's an awesome opportunity.
Send
to
a PM. Send a PM to Mr.
Crysantos.
Conway.
So if you want to join us in battle, all you have to do is find
no.
Crysantos in game and send him a message.
I still have all of the messages from the German stream.
Well, this is.
Oh god, I need to be faster than the delay from the internet. Oh, no, I'm not fast enough. Oh no. Okay. So Lord
USS
Lord Set.
Cocotte. No.
Lord Set was the fastest. Well,
USS I Am Batman is a super stealth vessel like.
In chat, we need you to tell us what tier to play on.
Julio Cesare Russian edition. Good idea, but no. Is it General Belgrano? No, it's okay. Again, okay, guys, look. You can just shout ship names at me, but if you don't think about what is actually a silly ship, then you're never gonna get it because you need to figure out. Please try and actually connect it to my
yes. Reckless sneak. Was there a USS Penetrate that was transferred to the Russians? If that really existed, we need to talk to our team to give us a USS Penetrate.
HMS Polyphemus, says Sid Jane. No.
Okay, so chat, you're not telling me a tier. Oh, actually I see a lot of 7. So let's go tier 7.
Is it the new
Felix is telling us to play on tier 1. So Felix, while I don't mind playing on lower tiers every once in a while because it's a lot of fun and chaotic, tier 1 is not really where you should play.
USS Sea Tiger, the pink submarine from Operation Petticoat. No, it isn't. Did you, by the way, know that the actual submarine that was in the actual Operation Petticoat film is going to be our tier 10 American submarine? It's like, I forgot, what's the name of it again? Tier 10 submarine?
Balau?
Is it the Balau?
No, but it wasn't the Balau that was in Petticoat. It was the tier 8 one. It was the...
Was it the tier 8 one? I thought it was tier 10.
Wait, we had Cachalot, Balau, and... Oh god, what was the other one? My brain. I forgot the other one. What was the tier 8 one? We talked about this so often for the Gamescom presentation. Now I forgot the tier 8 one.
Surcouf was pretty silly. Surcouf was indeed silly, yes. Yeah. But Surcouf doesn't fit like I said, it is a ship that will be implemented in-game in a nation other than the one it was built under.
Okay, Mr. Conway, can you select a tier 7 ship, please? Because chat requested us to play tier 7.
Tier 7, absolutely. I have tier 7 ships.
USS Silly Sona. Wow.
How about we start off the day?
Play key. We can play the key after this. Just chat.
What do
you know me.
Are you poltervying?
I'm poltervying.
You're poltervying.
Because I didn't really get to play a lot of test ships lately, because I was focusing on getting all of my anniversary stuff. So I'm playing it now. I think I played like one battle with it in a stock configuration.
I was also ready.
Because you invited it. I think it was the setting from last week.
What do I have ready that has a commander ready to go?
The Angelika Merkel. But her name is not Angelika, right? Isn't it Angela?
Angelika Merkel.
Urinal Chills. Did you just name a ship after yourself? I mean, at least it fits the description of silly.
HMS, are you going to get on with it? Point taken. Can you push the battle button? It's that big orange thing.
I'm not used to you pushing that button that quickly. By the way, chat, today is a great day to trigger Mr. Conway. Even though your mood improved a lot over the day. I made a mistake. I clicked on the UI. Now it reacts cool.
HMS Bodyweight Browsers. I'm kind of getting bored of this now because chat is not getting it.
Mr. Conway is now getting bored.
Okay, is it European, Pan-American, or Commonwealth? It is Pan-Asian.
Okay, so this is...
It is going to be implemented in the Pan-Asian nation. It wasn't built in Asia. And it's a silly ship. Come on, it should be basically easy. You're basically giving it away now. Quick Google, bit of Wikipedia.
Fatso sank the hood.
Oh, then we don't care, says... urinal chills.
Yes.
Is that like a feeling you get when you're having a wee and it's cold? I'm not entirely sure.
Are we a triple? Oh no. Why did I? I did not check. I didn't see that we had triple battleship division. Any information
Buso?
on the British heavy cruiser line? Yes. Later on in the stream, we'll show you some stuff. So now we have to pay attention because we gave out so many tips. Pan-Asian Fortune Cookie. I love the name. I really love the name, but it's not that one. The Anshan. Okay, so riddle me this. How would we announce an existing in-game ship on the stream?
Yeah. So how's YouTube doing? YouTube, anybody with better ideas? HMS Hood, no.
Wolf is asking, so Mr. Conway is now just very bad instead of sucky. I wouldn't say this. He just doesn't have the best of days today.
There are some days that are your day and some days that are not your day.
Yeah.
Today,
Pre or post wars, guys. You just have to be. You'll figure it out at some.
Can we have
some
HMS
point.
Mr. Conway? No, but there was a USS Conway, like an actual ship historically. But I've been
HMS
told no.
Banzai Patatos. I'm not sure what is silly. I'm giving up on humanity.
We have an actual
IG and Kitakami. No.
we have an actual question though, which is
We have an actual. Is
the
India
actual question, round 3 subs question mark. So guys, round 2 submarine testing has wrapped up just now. And round 3 will be ready when we've processed the feedback and made changes from round 2. So not for a little while, and we will let you know.
How pushy are we? I'm feeling silly pushy today.
Well,
Rocks, Dang, Yang, DD11.
Belfast, smoking, Belfast, it's smoking up. Shoot it now before it
Well, the
disappears.
turrets are turning. Just keep him spotted for one more second.
I need to turn the ship a little bit faster. Oh, it's only
Shots are out.
9,000 and, oh, shots.
Fire.
And can we nuke him?
Yes!
And
3 overpens.
Oh, god damn
Bam!
it. We didn't
He
nuke
will
him.
not forget this shot. 3 overpens. He's basically dead. Okay. No, Colorado. No. Yes, shoot something else. That's fine.
Let's try if we can do a mini-map trick shot.
Who set up this beautiful, not so beautiful crosshair?
Let's see.
I need to change this. Static.
Actually got an overpen on him, but only one.
That's it. So one thing, guys. If you're playing a Colorado, don't shoot HE unless you can avoid it. It has great AP. Okay, so dear Belfast. Let's figure out. No, actually, you moved over here, right?
He did.
Kind of
Wait. There he is. He's shot. Okay, I had HE loaded now, but it's still gonna hurt him. Probably gonna hurt him more, to be honest.
Well, I added 2 more overpens to my 3 overpens. One day, Belfast.
2 HE penetrations.
It's like poor Poltava. You know, I already don't have the biggest guns out there, and then I still overpen. Oh, there he is. Oh, my friend. I'm going to overpen you until you're gone. So, what is that?
What's the
Colorado
game
doing?
plan here? Are we gonna push in and make that goal?
One more overpen. We're getting there. Slowly but steadily. This Belfast will be overpenned to its
But you know what they
final
say, right?
demise.
You know what they say.
Now, okay, this is gonna be a really bad one. Hit me.
Mühsam natzt das Eichhörnchen.
Yes, I like that one actually. It's one of my favorite German sayings.
It means like squirrels. They eat slowly.
Okay, so far,
really
I'm not impressed by Poltava's guns. I have 9 hits for
It might just
6,000.
be the captain using them. Though.
Yes, I might have used up all of my luck in a Kremlin game earlier today, but it was worth it. I get 3.2k basic speed.
Come on, we have a 10-kilometer fully broadside Colorado.
Oh! We have a full penetration. Success. Oh, we're adding 3 more penetrations. The Belfast is spotted again, by the way.
I still haven't seen the correct name. Also, we're not really watching chat anymore.
Can
now,
we get
so.
Enterprise in-game in future? The answer is maybe, but it's not planned at this point.
What, Enterprise?
Yes.
What do you mean? It's already in here.
Yeah, but he means now if you didn't get it up until this point, whether
Ah.
you can, you know, get it in the future.
No, we detected some fluctuations in its efficiency.
Yes. So, okay.
Why am I loading this?
Are you like? What happened to you today? What was in your coffee?
He was sailing full broadside, so I loaded AP. At which point he was, not sailing full broadside anymore, and then I loaded HE again, and he was sailing full broadside again.
This server wasn't my fault. I admit that. There's a König coming. We already lost a lot of ships. Are we going to? I just want to push.
I think.
I feel.
I honestly, there's a
pushing
New
to
York and a König. I think we go full speed, turn hard to port, and just
way ahead
push
of
those low tier ships away.
It's Erik Mentel and Hans sucht die Kuh. We also had so for the Germans in stream, right? We had today what was Bockiger Hammerhai as a player on the enemy team. Sometimes I'm just very impressed by the silly names you guys can come up with. Chung Chung. Almost. And Sayuri, thank you very much for the raid with 70 viewers. Thank you very much.
They're gonna hate us when we actually reveal this ship later, and they realize the whole time that it was actually really easy to figure out. They just didn't. Maybe the
Wow, the max went for like going all Wikipedia here, but I don't think that's the case. Oh, the Belfast is back, by the way.
No, and we're not talking about like a nickname that the shit had. I mean, like its actual proper name is just a bit silly. Full HE now.
So Hans, I'm helping you to find that cow. You just need to turn the other side.
Cool. It's just sometimes the nicknames in game. Just absolutely glorious.
Oh,
HMS number 69. SMS Chances Locus. No, we're talking about a real ship though, guys. It's definitely the Wang Chung. No, but Wangs are involved. Maybe
Hans, the
cheap
cow is
version
not
of the cheap version of the Yamato, the Tomato.
Oh god.
I always thought my humor was pretty poor, but then
chat happened, yes. Okay, so New York, you're gonna be the next. Erik?
Is he actually showing me broadside? Oh no, he isn't. You know what? I'm just gonna load some AP and see if we can.
Oh, there might be. Is there a broadside at Miyoko? Yes, there is. No, Jim, don't reverse. There's no reason to reverse. But like, you're friends with me. You can just stay there. You're beautiful. Probably won't make it, but I gotta give it a shot, right? Gotta give it a shot. I might, have some over penetrations. Yes, 3 more. So for now, this is my favorite over penetration ship. Come on, a Pensacola. I'm sure we can. This should work. Oh, you don't want to? No, Erik. No. This is getting silly.
What? See, triple battleship division can be amazing.
No.
It works.
It's just I had in total. Okay, no. By now, penetrations actually took over. That's because I shot HE. So, you.
Oh, there's another Colorado.
Oh yes. Okay. Over penetration salvo number 1. Oh, I gotta sit it up.
I just didn't hit
Finally.
at all.
Maybe I get your RNG on top of that.
Turn right, please. I'm turning right. You're gonna bump into me if you don't turn right.
Lesson 23. Don't hug lower HP BBs. That's true, Helric.
Ooh, I'm gonna collect one.
I'm going to collect 3, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there might be. Oh god.
Pensacola, by the way. If you.
I hope you don't kill me here by team killing. No. I want to heal. I just want to heal. Thank you.
Look, I'm gonna shield you with my body.
Thank you.
It's totally intentional.
I'm going to protect you here from the evil Japanese Navy.
Egler? Just pointing out there is an Egler in this game.
This was absolutely not close. Absolutely not close. And I want to thank my secondary torpedo belt called MrConway. Are you going to nuke that Eagle? Oh, no. Okay,
no.
You're not shooting the DD. Okay.
Well, you know, look, come on, you need to.
I'm
give
going
the DD
to.
a little bit
This
of a
time,
chance
the
as well.
overpens are going to. What?
Don't even need to shoot the DD. My luck is turning. It's all good. All
Yeah.
good. All good, chat. All
Well,
good.
at the end, this game turned out to be not too bad, but
Good evening. Good evening.
good job, Mr. Conway. Well deserved kill. Well deserved kill.
Hey, I'm at 130k damage, man. I deserve a little bit of good RNG after what happened earlier.
That's true. Your dead friend Michi, exactly.
HMS Wangnok. You know, that was the closest one, but how can it be HMS if it's a Pan-Asian ship, guys? Please.
Belfast had his revenge. I mean, he did, but it's not like I touched him a lot. I mean, I touched him a lot, just not with a lot of damage. I overpenned him. I tickled him a bit. So...
What about Spanish ships? Maybe in future. I still haven't seen it yet. By the way, did you check if it's actually a historical ship?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
I thought it was.
At least I think I could. Well, I kind of confirmed. Let me double check. Let me double check the information that I got.
Okay. Well, he got new. He got.
Yes. It was a ship.
It was a ship.
That was transferred. Yes.
So why is Conway having such a bad day?
Mix of things.
I'm moving apartments at the end of this month into a new apartment that hasn't been renovated yet. Everything needs to still be organized, and this morning I received bills, which
and he's not talking about dollar bills.
Yes, about the well, yeah.
Okay. So again, guys, how does announcing KRI Gajah make sense if the ship is already in game? Guys, chat. I need you to be better than this. Don't.
Chat, though.
Jeon Wang Bong. It's a good one, but it's not the one we're looking for. Tsu Jung, it's also not that one.
Come on, guys, it's a silly ship.
Ding Dong. Did that ship exist? My Wang? No. Wang Hong Lo. Ding Dong Bomb. No. USS Spreadsheet. I would love to add that, but it's not a Pan-Asian one. HMS Tingle Tangle Bob. So guys, if Long Dong was already mentioned, and it's not that one. And if anybody, so just to, because there might be some people who are trying to be clever, just post all of the names of one navy. If you do that, your answer is not valid. You have to give it in a single comment, and also not in spam of just all of the different names. Wang Mai Dong. I think it's creative, but it's not that ship.
I also think Long Dong. I think we should definitely implement a Long Dong. But
Chucky Chan? No.
USS
McG.
Karen. Oh my god.
Wait, if it's not Wang My Dong, is it Wang Your Dong? No. What is happening with all of the ship names? So guys, we will have
Here's where World of Warships gets banned from Twitch.
yes, inappropriate chat. So guys, what's happening is we are
Hunt-
looking for. So we're going to
hunting
announce a
little
ship later
Belfasts.
on. Yeah. So we're now announcing a new ship that hasn't been announced yet. That is not in game. Yes, it's not in the game right now. Yes, and it hasn't been announced before. And it's a Pan-Asian ship, and it's a silly one. So now, with this set of information, you should be able to figure it out. Chat is 18 plus, or yes, we set it to mature.
Please, come on. Yes.
Intercept UK is asking, are you going to replace the Biskavitsa's gun to the 102 millimeters? I guess 120
we have it.
millimeters.
We have it. Niblok is correct. It is the destroyer Silly Wangi.
Silly Wangi. See, it's so easy. Just think about it. It's the Silly Wangi.
Okay. Niblok. We need to send Niblok a bonus code. Niblok.
Niblok, can you send us a PM?
Niblok, yeah. Just PM the World of Warships official channel and just say, "Hey, I won," and then we'll move on. Because come on, guys, the Silly Wangi is it's a silly name.
And I see a question about when is the code coming? There is no code. Today there is no code.
And if you don't know what it is, feel free to Google it. That was actually quite fun.
Yes. So I think chat wanted to see us playing the key. Are you playing the key or am I playing the key? Mr. Conway.
Huh?
Key. You or me?
We can both play it.
It's true. We can sandwich people with torpedoes.
It's true.
I haven't really played the key since the buff, and that buff should have made it even more interesting.
And we can add Yamamoto.
I have Ichiro Nishi.
No Yamamoto?
No. No, fuck. It
Zero
wasn't
concealment? Well, who cares?
So, Lord Seth, thank you very much for playing with us, and I'll just remove you from the division at this point. And then we have, who do I have to contact to join your stream again? So, Seaflood, you contacted the right person, and you were faster than Adler, so I'm just going to invite you to the division. I have all of this. That looks good.
Thoughts about putting CV, Taiho, and Essex in games. So, guys, this is something that we talked about at length when we did our CV rework. We removed even odd tier carriers, and we are planning on re-implementing them at some point with a different role, like with something that's a bit distinct from the current one, so not just focused on damage dealing. But at the moment, we're working with all our resources on submarines and a couple of other things, and those extra CVs, they will be back at some point in the future, but we haven't quite said, we haven't decided when yet. We'll let you know when we can. But, we spend a lot of time and energy and sort of resources in researching and modeling all those ships. And they're beautiful, beautiful ships, and they're in-game. So, well, they're not in-game right now, but we have the files looking, we have the models. So we definitely want to use them again in future. So they'll be back.
Online Gamers asking, should I download the EU server? Well, if you want to play with us, then yes, you need an EU account because we're playing on the EU server.
Apparently, the Silly Wangi class of ships had a Soviet ship called Smelly.
I'm sorry. I think it's funny. There was a question about the Biskavitsa. So, Intercept UK, yes, the Biskavitsa is going to be buffed, and it's going to get a reload buff. So, it's going to be improved from, instead of 6.5 seconds of reload time, it will have 6 seconds of reload time. So, that's a nice 8% buff of rate of fire.
Yeah.
And there was a question about, will you add SAP to Roma and Duca d'Aosta? Renegade, at least currently, that's not the plan.
Yeah, and for questions about what the ship's going to play like, the Silly Wangi, we'll walk you through the initial stats that we'll enter testing with at the end of or towards the, like a little bit later in the stream. We're also going to talk about the initial stats for Odin. And we can just have a little bit of a look on UK at the UK heavy cruisers, and do a little bit of what's it called, theory crafting.
Yeah. Will there ever be a Brazilian ship in World of Warships? Maybe in the future.
Why did Family Guy voiceover get removed from the mod station? I honestly don't know. You'll have to check with the mods creator in the forums. I don't know.
I mean, we don't know. Just check with the guy. Might also just be the mod being outdated. would it be correct to say that the CV has stabilized and not many changes in the pipeline? So, John L, that's, I mean, we still have some changes planned.
Where are we going?
I wanted to basically go in here between A and B and just see what's up and then shoot stuff.
Okay. That seems
So,
like a solid-
you know, around here-ish. I'll slow down a bit and we'll see
But
what happens.
Do you know the cap that's up there is C, not A, right?
No, but you know, this is why I'm saying, like, my guns are between A and B, and I'm just able to reposition myself.
Okay, that's fine, but that's a little bit of a different message as we go to between A and B.
Okay, that's true. I apologize. So
You
Al,
better.
so the CV stuff has kind of stabilized. There's still some stuff we need to address, but overall it's heading in the right direction, and I don't think there will be too many additional changes. Are you just? Oh, no, it's not you.
So by the way, is this the second triple battleship division in a row?
Yes, it is. But
It
we
worked.
wanted to play key.
It worked really well.
We're
in
kind
the
of
last-
like a big DD.
Yeah, it worked really well in the last game though.
Oh, and Sehales is very helpful today. He says sound mods had to be redone. If a sound pack wasn't remade, the pack won't be available again. Ah.
Yeah, there were some changes in the sound engine, and that impacted, I think, the file names. And it's an easy fix for whoever made the mod, but they just actually
So,
don't fix
As
it.
I said previously, I'm going to go in between A and B. I don't know why you're all heading to C.
Because of false advertising.
Oh, Captain Ernst Lindemann is here in the cap. In his Monahan.
Yes, but he
Oh,
is
there's a
also
Bajani in
one-
range.
There's also a Hatsuharu. Ooh, Bajani. I think it's time for the Eagle Eye.
Hello!
I'm not going to get over the thing. Are you going to hit the Bajani? No.
No, he turned in.
Am I going to hit the island? Yes,
Maybe.
but I also didn't hit him.
So, what can we actually shoot? Oh, there's a Leander.
Ooh. Hello?
Yes, hello.
Oh, goodbye, unfortunately.
He's moving forward.
My guns are also pointed the wrong way. Because
I get at least one penetration. This is not work in progress anymore. Yukikaze should be able to spot a bit. Let's see, are there any connections? Not really. Oh, by now we have 10-kilometer torps. That's actually quite cool.
Ah, that is very cool. I forgot about that. Nice. Need to play the ship more often. I also got one penetration. Hey, look at that.
Kiev is over there. I mean, this smoke is going to dissipate very quickly for that Leander, and there it is.
Those torps are never going to reach, are they? Are they? Hatsuharu? No. 10 kilometers, right?
Oh,
Does
there's
can
the
you
Leander.
show me about the torpedo range of these torpedoes? Oh, God. Ah, yes. Okay. All good.
All
Oh,
skill.
Bajoni, if you can. He's he's getting
no,
back
not
into
currently,
cover.
but I'm trying to get that Leander.
Okay, let me try and
He
assist.
is
with that
using
endeavor.
evil WASD hacks, though.
Wow, this is really super rude.
Yeah.
But I think he's hacking too far. Yeah, he overhacked. He just kept holding his hacking key and...
He overhacked. Did you just say this?
Yes.
Your ship is the key to the victory.
Oh no,
Exactly.
no! That's a lot of torpedoes right there.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have range? No.
They had for me, unfortunately.
Well, we can't all be that good at World of Warships, Christian.
Yes, that's true. Somebody has to lead the charge. We know it's not you.
That's like you can tell. You can accuse me of many ways of being crap at World of Warships. That really like a lack of charging is really one of the things that I cannot accept.
Nice, I got the Leander.
I don't know. There's those 3 battleships down. I don't know. Or should we push? Let's push up north. There's more action up north. I reckon we push straight through that cap and see what happens.
Yes? No? Maybe?
What? Yeah, sorry. I was just trying to make up my mind where
the
I want
plan
to
is
go.
to go north
Oh, there's the Monan.
and to sink Captain Ernst Lindemann again.
Again. See
That
what we can
Kiev
do.
is asking for a paddling.
Come on, I thought he would actually... Well, you should be able... The Eagle should be able to get him. Nice! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Not like this.
You know,
I'm just
know that north is
really,
actually
really,
the
really
other
good at
direction?
collecting torpedoes today.
the north is the other direction, but that's fine.
Oh, sorry. I thought you wanted to go here because I
Look
saw
at
a lot
this,
of
look
action
at
here.
this, look at this. It's the perfect target. A stationary assault ticket.
Just going to be greedy here because I gotta kill him.
Nice.
Not my best game so far. Come on! Yep. I might be dead here. Also well deserved. He's not shooting me, he's shooting the DD. Okay. Good decision from him, but hopefully I can punish him. Can I get that heal? Can I get that heal? Can I get that heal, please? No, not the fire. That was not a good play from my side.
No?
Now MrConway has to carry.
Look at that.
Gives me time to chat. Do you guys think that the easy would work after the CV work if it's not going to be in-game? Just if you think it could work. Toby Challenger, I think it could work, but we'll have to see how we could actually implement this. You need to change this ship's name to Torp Magnet. A body bag, yes. I mean, for this one, I definitely collected a lot of torpedoes. Sometimes, you know, I tend to be a little bit too close to the action. Nice one. How greedy are you going to be?
Okay.
Not greedy. Good.
Somebody else did it for me.
Oh, there's a nice torpedo salvo there.
Yes. By the Egler.
Any chance you can make the state of on-off status for attempts at naval battles more obvious in the port? Yeah, you hate to waste my attempts in co-op because you forgot to turn it off. Captain Ice Cube, we can check, but I think if we did that, UI changes are usually very big changes in the game, so we would probably rework other things as well. So not in the foreseeable future, but maybe in the midterm future. Can you guys put a word out to developers about Shimaka's legendary mod upgrade? Yes, we can. Oh, Sith Lord BG is only 100k XP away from the Ohio. Wow, I'm pretty close too. I need to reset, I think, one additional line, and then I'll be there for the Ohio. What ship lines would you recommend? I'm not sure what you should grind next. Rheinmetall, what do you like to play, and what do you already have? It's really a matter of what you like to play and what you would like to like. Would you like to expand your knowledge? Would you like to try out something new? Would you like to focus on a specific aspect? With World of Warships at this point, we have so much like freedom of choice. What you would like to get? It's I need a bit more information.
I'm so sorry, but I think this is going to be all she wrote for you.
Nice. Thank you for your answer. Hope the easy will come. Well, hopefully at some point, maybe, Toby. And Kennedy00 Gaming, thank you for the host. What are the interesting news? So stick around for like one additional hour and you will know. What resource does Siegfried cost right now? That hasn't been decided yet.
Oh, god damn it. What was that salvo? You know what? I would
when
like
will
to
Smolensk get nerfed?
overkill
The
you,
ship
but
is
I won't
very
cap one.
imbalanced. So obviously our balance guys have their eyes on the Smolensk, but in terms of performance, she's doing fine, and she's not overperforming from what we can see. But obviously, oh, that was a nice salvo there. Obviously, we'll keep an eye on her, and if we see that she needs a nerf, then we'll apply it. She doesn't get any special status for that. When you will be able to use your Haku legendary module again? Thunder Sky, I don't know yet. This is still on the backlog of things to be done. Any plans on 1/4 penetration for Scharnhorst and Prinz Adel Friedrich's 105 guns? Papa Schlumpf, not yet. And I don't think that it will come. So at least I would say it's improbable.
Mines.
What about Italian cruisers? Heartlands TV? Italian cruisers are due for the next update. You can already find the information about how to obtain early access on our portal. You just head to worldofwarships.eu or .com.asia, wherever you're from, .ru, and find the information there. I think we published this on Monday or Tuesday. Ever went to the English side of the Asian forums? I mean, our Asian community managers did, but we're responsible for the EU side of things. And I mean, it's kind of good and kind of bad, because the good thing is the EU forums are very busy, but the bad thing is that since the EU forums and all of the other community channels are very busy, we don't really get to check out other, regional forums, because, I mean, it's the job of the Asian team. Who do you have to contact to do a 2-week internship at Wargaming? Kampfschiff, Kampffish, you can send a message to me, but unless it's as part of the Erasmus program, it's going to be tricky. But you can send me a message and I can investigate. Can you guys bring back Arms Race? Oh, I'm sure it's going to come back in some form or way. Now that the Royal Navy cruisers are getting a heal and super heal at tier 8+, don't you think it's long overdue that normal cruisers need heals as well, at least at tier 8? Smolensk, So this is something I think obviously would help tier 8 cruisers. But I think also with the changes in matchmaking, the life of tier 8 cruisers, and they were balanced around, not having a heal on that tier should be better, but I can investigate and see whether this is on the roadmap, but not to my knowledge. Will there be a legendary module for the Kremlin? Potentially, yes. We weren't so sure about working on more legendary modules, but I think the decision was made to add more of them, probably through the research bureau, but we'll have to see. Can you get an update on the status of Siegfried? Yes, you can. It's currently work in progress, and it's roughly in the same position as MrConway right now. It doesn't move a lot. So as soon as we have news, we'll let you know. But honestly, I wouldn't expect any news anytime soon. Don't you think that Colbert is very weak at tier 10 right now and not worthy of all of the investment? So Kerleons, as far as I know, she's doing absolutely fine in terms of statistics. She's obviously a tricky ship to play because it's a very lightly armored cruiser, but on the other hand, it has a lot of DPM. And if you would see that she needs help, we would buff her, obviously. It's not. We don't have like a plan of saying like, okay, Colbert has to go here at the bottom, and then we have, I don't know, ship Y has to go up here. But we want to have everything in balance. Obviously, some ships will be slightly stronger, slightly weaker, depending on the situations they're in. Some ships are very consistent. Other ships have very high peaks, but then also very low damage games. It's always about the average and how it works for, let's say, worse players, good players, average players. It's like we have a lot of data, and we try to obviously keep things as balanced as possible.
What about Odin? What, you mean this one?
Oh yes, but this is as much as you can see.
Yes.
We'll talk about this later.
Odin is currently, because somebody was asking in chat about the state of Odin. So Odin is ready for her first round of testing, and she's going to start that soon. We'll talk a bit about her initial stats, in a little bit, and we'll run through it, and we'll figure out how this ship might look when it is finally in game. So chat, what would you like us to play next? Can we have a selection of tier or maybe suggestion for some ships? Let us know. We have a wide variety of things in our pool.
Mala's asking, you reset one line, you only used the 36k free XP. Any plans for a new free XP ship? There will be a new free XP ship.
Yeah.
But it's not like there will be a free XP ship in the next week or something. So and with free XP ships, it's these ships are long-term projects. We just released the Friesland in September, right? So the next one will take a while. And even if we would release one in the, let's say, near future, you would still have a lot of time to actually grind it.
There was a question there: who to contact from Campfish about doing a 2-week internship at Wargaming. So, if we've had some interns recently through the Erasmus program, but honestly, it's not worth it for 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, you won't learn how to. It takes a while to get used to how things work, to acclimatize, to figure out all the systems and tools that we use. Honestly, for 2 weeks, I think it's just not worth it. And yes, otherwise you can feel free to reach out for us, but. Yeah, that won't do much, unfortunately. So, is there any suggestion? Viribus Unitis, 9, Tier 10, Stalingrad, Georgia, Kremlin, Viribus.
How about a nice game of Nagatos? Well, I would like to move away from triple battleship divisions because I absolutely hate it.
Atlanta Flint combo.
Fetso is CV main at Crysantos. After we all saw Stats of Mine, Superclass 150s, we are already worried about the DPM output. Why to put Königsberg turret on it and not Nürnberg? Fetso, obviously this ship is still not even ready to be shown here yet, so we'll have to see. And any concerns about, for example, reload time and DPM, obviously. We will make sure that this ship has a role and a right to exist and also perform well.
Crysantos, I don't know. Chat can't really agree, so just pick
okay.
something. And I'll do that.
Let's play a tier 6 battle. I want to play tier 6. So let's pick something on tier 6. Chat, you get to decide what I'm going to play. Can you say, please, will the Marceau be steel, coal, or bureau tokens? I don't know yet. That's the honest answer.
So, Nürnberg, Graf Spee, Perth, Eagle, Graf Spee, West Virginia, Spee.
Spee we already did last.
It's Spee.
Okay, are you going to play Spee? I played it last time already. Perth, Duca, Arizona, Duca. You know what? You play Graf Spee. I'll play Duca.
Yes? Okay. So let's have a look then. Where is my Spee? It's a tier 6 battleship and it's German. What? It's a cruiser. God damn it. It's a pocket battleship.
It's no, but I mean, it's funny because it's kind of true.
It's true. But are we gonna go Spee or Weeb Spee? Actually, we're gonna go Spee.
If you ask chat, the answer is going to be all of the weeps are going to be like poi. So you just pick the weep one.
And which captain are we gonna give her? I think probably Stefan Girsch from my Hindenburg.
see the poi is unleashed.
And Stefan Girsch is actually our historical consultant, Sergei.
Ah, yes.
It's always
wrong anime.
The
the good thing is that I'm not a Weep fan, so I don't even know how much of an affront this was. You're new to the game, says Straw, and you love using carrier CVs, but you find it really hard to continue to play the game because of all of the hate towards players using carriers. You admit you're not very good at it because you're new. So overall, that's not a problem to be new at the game and to not be the best player, obviously. And we're doing our best to help with toxicity. Overall, our game is, most of our players are mature players. We think it's okay to, have mature talk in the game. But if people overstep the boundaries, then please report them. And in very severe cases, you can also send it to us, for example.
And you have to remember, there's only 2 of us, so there's a limit to how toxic we can be.
Yes. No, but I also personally obviously don't approve of toxicity in general, and I don't understand why people are toxic towards. I can understand the train of thought why people are toxic versus CVs, but then again, it's still human being behind it. Overall, people will always be salty about a class they can't really interact with. It's just something when frustration builds up, you will. Thank you, Mr. Co. Almost killed it. But overall, it's human beings behind those PCs, and they just play what is fun for them. And while playing CV or playing against CVs might not be the most fun thing for you, other people might enjoy it. So my piece of advice to you is don't let it get to you. Use the in-game system to report people. We actually, when was it? 10 weeks ago, roughly. for example, for the EU server, we
end of July.
We basically improved our chat ban system and applied harsher rules, and we'll see if we have to make them even harsher. But overall, our idea is that we don't want to be a game where you cannot say anything, but obviously there's a limit to how mature you can be.
Yep. Dr. Wargaming over here explaining people are star. I think he's saying dicks sometimes. I think I like the stream. Well, Bizarre, that's a great nickname, by the way. You're very welcome. Dr. Crysantos and Mr. Conway are glad to help you.
What is then about false reporting? So in general, this is something that I see sometimes. But overall, our system with false reporting,
3 stream snipers on the enemy team.
Wow. Okay. So the way the system works is only, for example, reporting like with a few guys doesn't really trigger like our proper chat ban systems, because there needs to be an actual violation of the chat rules for a longer ban to be applied.
We should also stick together, because one of the enemy people that Stream Snipe does is the CV.
Oof. Okay. In a tier 8. Oh, guys, yes. That's shameful display.
Shameful display.
Best thing is block the game chat and enjoy the game. So it really depends on what you want to get out of the game, right? If this really is something that you take personally, for example, in terms of like what happens in game chat, absolutely feel free to just ignore people. But overall, it is a team-based game. And
I pulled a Mr. Conway.
Nice. So first of all. No, I forgot what I wanted to say. Yes, chat. So, chat. If you hate people being toxic towards you, obviously you can just disable chat. We added this functionality.
Or if you just hate people.
Yeah. But overall, World of Warships is a team-based game. And chat can be quite helpful to achieve that goal. To be able to just, communicate, find some form of way of helping each other, asking for support. So I personally I like to be able to just chat with my teammates, even if we're not in like the same voice channel or whatever. I think it's quite helpful. What do we have? We have 2 DDs, the set 23. Levy. We have to talk. Team-based. Well, it's a multiplayer game. Obviously, it's team-based. You might not agree with the decisions your team is making, but overall, it's not just a solo player game. You play with 11 other people in randoms, and the better your communication, the higher the chances of winning. It's as simple as that. You might not always like what your team is doing, but the better team wins. I forgot.
We know sometimes it's a case of the worst team loses, but generally this applies.
And the truth is, while I know I'm a pretty good player, and I sometimes feel the same. It's like, why is my team doing this? There are plenty of times where you and me, we just fuck up as well. We make bad plays, we misposition, we need the team to do the carrying for us as well. And it also works that way. So, it's...
It's
the truth. Why are teams not balanced anymore? They were always random, and sometimes, they're balanced around just being randomly assorted in randoms.
Look, I'm going to go roll the Bismarck because I have Torps.
Okay. Oh, we have Almighty Fox with us as well. I haven't seen you in a long time, Foxy.
Although nobody else is pushing. It's ridiculous. We've got 3 battleships here.
I'm waiting for the Bismarck to shoot so I can
including bloody... Hate it when people...
Watch out, I'm torping as well. Watch out to your right.
I'm going to try and sneak up to him without taking too much secondary damage. Oh, I did damage. Incredible. Incroyable.
No.
This is the point.
I hate sticky keys. This pop-up is the enemy of a gamer.
That's why you just need to immediately disable it.
Yes. Well, but this is, it's not my regular PC, so... Okay, can we do something about the Nievny? Let's see.
Look,
I know. You're brawling the battleship.
The task for our cruiser. That would be you.
Maybe one of my torps is actually going to connect here. Nope. I love how you completely disregard that battleship in front of you. It's like, I'm going to shoot the stuff behind you because I'm going to take you out with torpedoes. Are you thinking Gottes Segen?
This is gonna be pretty tricky.
Oh no, you don't have to.
No, I don't have to.
Oh no. This is... Oh man, now you do. There we go. Good job, Mr. Conway. Good job. I thought you would almost fail there.
I did almost fail there.
Any news for Italian DD Paolo Emilio?
I'm dead.
You're dead?
Yes, I'm
Don't
dead.
be. Don't be.
There are torpedoes on the way.
Just
I'm dead.
ignore death. Just survive.
No way. But I took out the Bismarck.
Nice. So you as a tier 6 battleship took out the
but
tier 8
most
battleship.
importantly, right, I actually got the 2 battleships behind me to move. Because they like, oh, look at this cruiser, the tier 6 cruiser pushing.
So there's still the... the Makarov is very close to dying.
Oh, Levy, I'm sorry, Levy, but this is not going to be a much longer game for you, I think.
You can feel, how sorry he is in his voice.
So sorry,
You
Levy.
can hear it.
Especially since you did not at all intend to land in the same game as us.
No, Levy would never do that.
No, absolutely never.
It was just a happy little mistake. Will there be codes in the stream? No, there won't. Oh, no. Leave me alone.
But he's still alive with 167 hit points, also still firing, which Levy, balls of steel. Not necessarily smart, but balls of steel. So is this salvo actually going to land? Is it? Can we say goodbye to Levy? And we still, Levy is pretty much invincible here.
You jinxed it.
I did jinx it, Levy. Come on, wiggle that bottom. It's a pretty big.
Are you supporting the enemy?
No, just Levy.
He's not the enemy.
But is nobody honestly like how is he alive? Can somebody sneeze in his direction? Oh, and he's down. The Dunkirk got him in the end.
I would love. You know what? I'll just try.
What are you trying? Ooh, torpedoings in the water. Are you trying to hit?
Well, yeah. It's if you just keep sailing in a straight line. This is like a very long shot. I know.
Ooh, Almighty Fox. Oh God, Almighty Fox. Oh no.
Almighty.
Are
you almighty?
Yes. Somebody touched our boobs, man. They just did it. And now the carrier with the really nicely placed torpedo strike there. And goodbye. This game is not looking too great so far. We have no caps. Enemy has 2 caps. We might be getting A at some point if they can actually figure out how to do it down there. But up here, it's looking pretty terrible.
I would love so much to hit that Nievny with torps.
Nice hit of the Shokaku onto the Fiji. That's not an easy ship to torpedo. But get wrecked, bro. The enemy CV seems to be a pretty good CV player.
These torps were not that bad, by the way.
Yeah, pretty close. Like, they missed by a hair's breadth. He sort of just casually slowed down in front of them as well.
Yep.
Now he's going to smoke up. Now he's going to wreck face.
I got 5 hits.
Is the second salvo going to connect a little bit? Yes, got another connection off. Oh, he actually got unspotted. Got spotted there for a second. He's at the border right now.
Yeah,
he's
just
humping
going
the border up north. You might be able to get him if you aim for the border just at the edge of the smoke circle.
Trying, man. I'm trying.
No, he's not there anymore.
Well, the problem is I have to deal with that New Mexico as well, and our team down here, they need to do something about those DDs, and then New Mexico is going to pop up.
The thing is, right? They're trying, and the Scrolls really does want to go and take that cap, I think. But the problem is, CV is making it very difficult for him by coming in again and again. Although CV is spotted and under fire by him now. But he's got a lot of hit points to soak up that damage. And there's another strike, another flight of rocket planes coming in. But the Turpit's gonna be able to take the cap, hopefully, if he pays attention and doesn't sail through it.
Come on, Nivni, fight me. I'm using Hydro. I don't feel safe.
Yeah, Noobster 22 is doing a decent job angling here, slowing down, putting the cap pressure on together with the shores. I'm predicting they will flip that cap soon, but we still need to get one more to at least slow them down a bit.
And we're down 350 points, so
yeah. Well, at least we're up one ship, so you know we can still kill. Ooh, that hurt.
Yep.
The Italian ships are so pretty, though. I love their little barbershop stripes.
Okay. Oh man, these torps would be so nice, but I don't think they have the range.
John L1967 says, this is a code-free stream. Indeed it is.
Come on. Have the range. Okay, one.
Nice.
I did not believe in those torps, but they did their job.
Yeah,
so,
it's very much like many things. You don't actually have to believe. The torpedoes will hit even without belief.
Okay, so I need to dance with these shells and then...
Yeah, no codes on the stream today. If you are keen to get free stuff, if you have connected your Wargaming account and your Twitch account and you're watching on Twitch, you will be eligible and automatically getting Twitch drops.
Oh, there's the Nivni. Oh, he beached. I hope our team is paying attention to this.
I mean, there are 2 battleships within 6 kilometers of him, and he's stationary. If he doesn't go down now, then all hope is lost. Can they actually turn their guns and shoot him? Or is it no? They're ignoring him. They actually shot someone else, not the destroyer. Why
would you shoot that DD?
Why would you shoot a low health DD that's 6 kilometers from you? I mean, DDs are well known for being completely.
Oh, is he beaching again?
He's beaching again, but the battleship's still not shooting him. But can you? I think now you should be able to. And goodbye. He actually played pretty well, didn't he, the Gnevny?
Yes.
He did his job. I am going to give him a +1.
Still have to watch out for the BB.
Yeah,
okay.
And the enemy CV is doing a really good job chipping down battleships here.
So I have to... I'll try to meet up with my team on B. They still have that set.
Yes. Although the Z is busy hunting our Shokaku down south. And the Z very much looks like he's going to successfully kill our Shokaku.
It's not good, but gives us the time to actually maybe potentially regain some control of this match and go for the caps. I mean, it's still 6 minutes to go. We have 350 points to... Oh, our Tippets doesn't look too healthy. This is tricky. Tricky. Then I'm completely out of range of that set.
Well, the Chicago still has 15k hit points.
Shokaku, you can do it. Himbeer Heinz.
Him behind. And he's got his rocket planes up.
What's up with the German names today? We had Bockiger Hammerhai. We had Hans sucht die Kuh. And now we have Himbeer Heinz. I have questions.
I don't have answers.
I think nobody does.
So, Bayern. You're a battleship. There's a CV 8 kilometers from you.
Oh, is the CV gonna kill you?
It's the wrong button.
Oh, took it on the belt. Still has hit points. Look, Bayern, you're gonna have to. Oh, the engine's out on the Bayern. Bayern, you're actually going to have to shoot that CV and send him out of the game now. So turn your ship to the right so you can actually. Oh no, more torpedoes. He's down. Ismail is playing ring around the rosy with the enemy Mexico. CV, by the way, he's coming inside.
Yeah, I know. He also probably knows because he's probably stream sniping that I misclicked and pushed the wrong button and actually used my defensive A already.
Well, I wouldn't credit him. I think he's probably paying attention to this game, to be honest. And you are the easy target in the cap right now.
Leave me alone, CV. See,
No.
this is what you get for trying to shoot me.
No. Well, that battleship's actually more dangerous right now. I think you're dead, Chris.
You have to believe, man. You have to believe.
Second set of torps on the Ismail, maybe? Only chance you have, I think, to affect anything.
I already sent that.
The other side, you've also got torps on the other side.
Yeah, but I'm trying to, like, I need to wiggle a bit here.
If you could survive that next salvo, I think we're going to have to rename you to Neo.
Leave
Goodbye.
me alone. Ah,
No,
they got
no
me.
way. Not from that range.
Are we going to get one? We got one. Well, we did 80k damage against tier 8 ships, so I think it was fine.
Okay, let's not watch the rest of this.
That's true. We tried our best. I like the Duca. How do you get Indonesian commanders for the Pan-Asian ships? We've seen sprites on the World of Warships subreddit. I think you can just recruit them, right?
But I think what nation they're from is random.
Yes. I mean, I guess you just have to basically keep on recruiting until you get one. Can we expect...
Is it me? Is it me? Or are we yellow today?
We're slightly yellow, yes.
Why? Who keeps touching our camera?
I don't know.
I
don't know.
Okay. What next? Can we play?
Wait, by the way. So I just got my T6 container for finishing the directives.
Nice.
So now the question is, what do we have inside?
So
chat, what do you think? Chat, give me
which duplicate ship is he going
exactly
to get
which
doubloons
duplicate ship am I going to get? Is there a chance to transfer beautiful Japanese cruiser Maya from World of Warships Blitz to our PC? I mean, there's a chance, but don't know any plans yet. Okay, we see a lot of West Virginia Mutsu Huanghe. Mutsu. I mean, it would be funny if it would be a Duca after just playing her. GFB, Perth, okay. YouTube, what do you think? T61.
You need to, YouTube lives in the past. We'll have to wait.
Yeah, we'll wait a bit. A rowboat, maybe. You got a Dunkirk. Love your mini Jean-Bart. The Dunkirk is an amazing battleship. I love it. I never understood why it got a bit of hate when it was released, because some people claimed she was too weak. But she's a really fun ship to play. Has its pros and cons. Montana, exactly, Paul. It's going to be a Montana in that container on tier 6. Smolensk, yes, Levy, exactly. It's going to be a Smolensk, also on tier 6. We call it a Perth.
Can you just push the button now?
Okay.
Trigger it.
And
It is a
Mutsu. Oh, nice.
That's a good chunk of doubloons, actually. How much
yes,
compensation?
6,550.
Nice.
I'll take that. Cool. And I'll just collect my last container. I saw, especially today and yesterday, I saw a lot of comments already about people who finished the directives straight away and the ships they got.
MrConway is quite silent. This is actually Rongo TV. This is actually not entirely correct. I'm not very silent. It's just that this guy is particularly talkative today, and you know.
Chat, do you mind? Do you mind, chat?
You know, I do have to apologize a little bit, chat, but I think you'll survive today. Just you know, for as an exception.
So I think we have time for one more match, definitely, before we are going to talk about
already?
news.
Wow. Oh yes.
Yeah, time is flying.
Can we play a tier 10 game, please?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I will play.
Oh, George, you got West Virginia 41, nice. Oh, another West Virginia. You got a Makarov, Perth. You got the Mutsu, Ima? Nice.
I'm actually feeling like a Kremlin after watching you play it all the time earlier.
I'll take her sister ship.
Can I just say, Kremlin looks so amazing in this Asian camouflage. Don't you think?
I absolutely do.
It's almost like a tier 10 McDonald's October Revolution.
Mm-hmm. Special Commander, Ronald McDonald. So,
glorious.
where is my little Stalingrad?
MrConway just told Crysantos Halsmaul. No, I didn't. Captain Ice Cube, you have to realize, like, we are quite close. We spent way too much time together. So if I'm going to tell him to shut up, I'm just going to say shut up. Like, there's not going to be, like, any... Yeah, there's just...
No beating around the bush. It's just straight up.
It. Straight up. Also...
Terry, you just got your Twitch drop. Thank you. My pleasure, man.
So
our pleasure. We're very happy that.
So I know you're loving the talking today, but you know that big orange button at the top of your interface?
Yeah, I'm waiting. Necro already ready up. I was just verifying.
You know how you can tell? It's by those 3 little orange shields next to the orange button, yellow shields. When they're all like full, that means your division is.
The reason is because I care about chat and I pay attention to chat, and that's why sometimes I might miss pushing the
chat
button.
is going to get you nowhere.
Didn't you want to tell us? Fatso's CV main is asking, Crysantos, didn't you want to tell us more about Odin? I did, and I still do,
and we will
after this match. Okay, after this match, we'll go through Royal Navy cruisers, so you can see some sexy images. We'll also talk about Odin, the skills for our new Italian unique commander, Sansonetti. And then we also talk about Silly Waggy, my favorite new ship, at least in terms of naming.
Herrick says honeymoon is over. What exactly do you mean, Herrick? Have you actually been on a honeymoon?
I think he means our honeymoon.
Our honeymoon.
Yes.
Yes, our honeymoon's been over a long time ago.
Yeah. we do behave like an old couple, which I think contributes to the entertainment of the
Yes.
stream.
Where are we going? And I don't mean where are we pointing our guns. I know how to point guns.
So on the enemy team we have Omega Lul, the clan Omega, and shoot. Let's go B. You're a Kremlin. I'm a Stalingrad. The last time we did this, we got absolutely wrecked, but we don't remember.
Okay, B angling my bow to C, right? Portside guns. Okay.
Yeah. Will there be Santa's crates this year? Killer. This is a decision for Santa, and he didn't send us a letter yet. So as soon as he informs us what he's planning for this year, we'll let you know. Okay.
There is a chance. Just like for the answer. For the
same thing is true for Black Friday.
Black Friday. Will there be black ships? Maybe on
exactly.
Black Friday. It is possible. Stranger things have happened.
So how are the subtests coming along? Very well. I think everything is progressing very well. The second change, the changes that we applied for the second iteration of the test were quite popular, and now we're analyzing data once more, and then we'll go into the third iteration. And it's step by step.
Johnny Rico says, "Hi, Mum." How does he know that his mum is here?
Maybe she's watching in the other room.
Maybe.
There's a Musashi.
Musushi? Did you see this amazing Musushi meme?
Yeah. There's HMS Scotland on the enemy team in a Stalingrad. Stop touching my ship.
Well, better your ship than your tralala. Okay, so
today
Edinburgh.
Not patch day. No Pinspart. Today
Edinburgh.
is
Are
not
you
patch day.
planning on sailing in a straight line from where you're going right now? Let's see. Let's just assume you will. He did. 1 overpenetration.
I think today is the official day of the overpenetration.
Well,
maybe we should have
come
some
on,
World
it's
of Warships
shooting-
bank holidays.
Although shooting like a cruiser at 20 kilometers
What am I
with
doing?
a Gremlin
Oh, God,
is usually
I'm
not going to work
playing
very
like
well.
an absolute potato today.
Why? What are you doing?
I'm sitting here like broadsided to 2 caps in my Stalingrad, which is not how you play.
Yeah, but
the
there's
Stalingrad.
nobody in those caps right now, is there?
That's true, but
There is
that's
a
still not the
Kurfürst
point.
coming, and
Yeah,
he
exactly.
will have your
He
broadside.
might have my broadside, so that's
Ooh.
why I'm reversing a bit.
Hindenburg.
Hindenburg. Mowgli. Mowgli, let's play, I guess. Mowgli, let's play.
Unfortunately, it looks like
Mowgli knows we're here. Are you spotted?
Oh no! I thought he might know, but now he's considerately turning back into full broadside.
Come on, Gib Citadel. Oh, come on.
Switch back. Can we have a spicy hit from me? 5 over penetrations. That guy got very lucky.
Oh, there's also broadside Musashi.
Can you radar him, by the way?
No, he's out of range.
Okay.
Oh, Hindenburg. Okay, he's turning back. Mowgli, round 2. No, Mowgli. Okay, now I can radar him.
Yes, please radar him early because I need to,
Mowgli. There we go. Round number 2. Okay, so first set of shots are out.
Oh no.
So, he slowed down. So I did an overpen. Now round number 2.
4 overpens. Well,
like I said, today is the
10
official day.
overpens.
Watch out with the Kurfürst. He might have your broadside.
Yeah, but he won't have it for long. I'm gonna actually push around a little bit more to make sure.
There is also a North Carolina coming in. Panzerbuchse.
Musashi. Okay, I'm gonna
this
push around here. And
I'm just pushing out slightly so I can shoot that rooster without getting spotted. Now I'm spotted. Oh, North Carolina, are you doing this?
Is he? I don't think he is.
He's fully broadside.
I would like to, but I don't know. I've got there's a cap in the way. An island. In the way.
He's turning completely, unfortunately.
I don't know if I should just push into the Stalingrad and the Hindenburg and just push them.
I mean, you could. They have a Mogador, Harugumo, Shimakaze. I haven't seen the Shima, because I know where the Harugumo is, not where the Shima is.
Hindenburg is not in a position to. Hindenburg is not in a position to raid on me. Operation Push is.
Hindenburg is not in a position to raid on you.
To torpedo. Thank you. This is the consumable option, weapon, item, game mechanic that I was looking for.
Welcome to Silly Names with MrConway.
Hello, Stalingrad. So, what do you think, Chris? Can you just tell me when the angle is right? That was a nice try, but do you think it's right yet?
Should be. It's gonna be close, but try. There we go. Yes.
So you had a nice shot there, Mr. Stalingrad. Mine was slightly nicer than yours, unfortunately, for you. Wow, how is he doing so much damage? He actually knows where to shoot.
Yes.
This is
also there's a evil Hindenburg.
Come on, reload. Can you?
Can I?
He killed me.
Because you slightly overcommitted? No.
No, I didn't angle enough and you just pinned my bow.
Well, I mean, you get 80k damage out of it, but it could have been better, right?
Yeah, well, I should have killed him.
Yeah.
That was a potato move, chat. That was a potato move.
It's okay.
Not OP. Kremlin is a strong ship, but unfortunately Stalingrad is also a strong ship.
He's got a triple citadel.
But I should have gone in full straight. Then he wouldn't have been able to damage me as much. I didn't expect as much damage through the nose from him, unfortunately. God damn it! But he's dead to Shimakaze tops. Goodbye. And I think HMS Scotland is going to take that the second Shima salvo, and our Shima is still alive. Good.
Okay,
Is HMS Scotland actually? No, he slowed down. He threaded the needle between the two salvos. But sorry for leaving you alone yet again.
That's okay. I could have supported you better as well. So we all make mistakes.
I also kind of felt like
pushing. That's something completely new. Chat
also
never
kind of deserved to just nuke that Stalingrad, right? I mean, he should have just.
I mean, you did deal a lot of damage. But he does have a lot of
citadels.
HP.
Yes, but only 3 citadels. But that was like 2 triple-barreled guns. It could have been like 4 or 5 or 6 citadels. He could have just died, in my opinion, from that range.
I'm so broadsided. Let's kill the Morbido first.
I think you are shot.
So fast.
But the Kurfürst, actually, I think is much more deserving of your attention. right
Yeah, but I wanted, like, I always want to focus DDs first.
now. I know.
It's just the right thing to do.
I know.
Hopefully not too low. Nice. Oh, he's healing me. Come on, guys, you can do it. Otherwise, I need to use my rear turret Rinyo.
Kill secured.
Mine.
So, Kurfürst is also... Come on, Musashi. He's got 2k hit points. Don't
Not
let him
really
ram
a
you.
very maneuverable ship. CV's coming in again.
Okay.
And we need to deal with that Musashi.
Okay, so...
Oh, thank you.
C
Thank you,
is
Necro.
secured.
C is secured. Nice. I want to do a... Can I afford to do a full turn here? This is a very risky move. How much are we winning this?
Somebody's asking, did you... Abulia, someone was asking, did you earn the Steel for Stalingrad? So, this is the thing, right? We get... all the premium ships that get released, we just get for free. But steel ships, Wargaming employees have to play for just like everyone else. I paid the iron price for my Stalingrad, and so did Crysantos.
Yes.
He didn't pay the iron price for his flint, but that's a different story. Are you gonna hurt Musashi?
Musashi. Yes, but the CV I think is going to hurt him a bit more.
Wow, three CV topes into a belt for Musashi is like
No, but it's just, you know, over time.
yeah.
Oh,
But
Hello,
it's just an
Harugumo.
inconvenience for him.
let's deal with this first. I need to help the Grozovoi. Harugumo! Welcome to AP from the Stalingrad. Goodbye. I wanted to make sure that I can finish him off with just HE.
Oh, is that what's the slowing?
Yeah, but he's like I loaded HE.
Oh no.
What the fuck? It's a Harugumo, so she takes full AP pens, and he was angled in the way that he would definitely take full pens.
It's designed to balance the Harugumo because it is also a strong ship.
It's the Soviet answer to Japanese threat.
Nice.
The Punisher. Can we punish this again? That is so rigged. If you think so. So, what do we have? There's another DD, and it's the Shimmer, Kako. It's a shit name. CV, no. But thank God, in time. This is ready. Bye.
And look at that fully broadside Musashi.
Am I going to be able to... Are you slowing down? Are you slowing down? Just don't want to be too greedy.
Be
Fell
just
off.
the right amount of greedy, I would say.
Yes.
That's quite greedy, by the way.
That's okay.
No, I mean with the right amount of greedy is
Okay.
quite greedy. I love how you're overpenning the Musashi.
I haven't played
Still-
I haven't played the Stalingrad in a while. So I'm
Did you
still.
miss it?
No. It was just I wasn't sure whether I can
No, but
like
did you not miss it?
the potential amount of citadels I can get.
Are you going to incorporate nomogram dynamic crosshair into game? I don't know what that is, Sil Squid.
But it sounds amazing.
It sounds amazing. I love dynamic crosshairs myself. Crysantos hates them because he's old and rubbish at adapting to new things. But I honestly don't know. I think we're pretty happy with the amount of crosshairs we have in game right now, especially since we have the mod station, which is a really easy way for you guys to, like add these kind of mods if you feel you want them. We don't want to overbloat the selection, but maybe. I still don't know what it looks like though. I'm pretty happy with the regular dynamic crosshair, to be honest. It's very dynamic.
He's over there.
Goodbye, Henri. No, he managed to turn. He might die anyway.
I'm just going for the cap. I'm not going to hunt a shimmer.
Henri is going down. He's on fire and
But I'm
he's
switching
flooding.
to AG. When is Smolensk going to... I already answered the question about the Smolensk. Currently, there are no plans to nerf the Smolensk because from the data we can see, she's not overperforming.
Look at that Henri's struggle with wow. That Henri's struggle with death was real.
Well, he's still struggling.
He's still struggling, but it doesn't matter anymore.
And he won.
Oh wow. It's the only dynamic crosshair that is accurate. I see.
Okay, I'm loading AP just in case there might be suddenly a broad-sided implacable in front of me. Are you going for it, bro? Are you going for it? Ah, you're trying to drop the Musashi. Okay. Come on, CV, be here. I want to shoot stuff. I want to shoot stuff.
Musashi's going to take one of those torps, but
That's fine.
again,
I mean, we're leading so much in points, and the enemy Shimmer
No,
is
but
not really doing anything that would harm us.
Musashi laughs off tier 8 CV torpedoes.
You basically wear down with damage over time. Ah, he's over there. Okay. Hello, Claire Will. Oh no! Why? Be
Line of
spotted.
sight because of the island.
Yeah.
He's almost in radar range though.
Yes.
Any codes today, asks JessKR. JessKR, no. If you want to get free stuff today, please link your account with your Wargaming account with your Twitch account, and you can get Twitch drops. But no bonus codes today. Next time for bonus codes going to be... we are going to have King of the Sea soon, which is... we'll definitely have some swag for you guys then. It's going to be October 19th and 20th, so...
I paid for these consumables. I'm pushing the buttons. Yeah, that was a good game.
Yes. It could have
Managed
been a good
to
game
touch
for
some
me
things
as well.
inappropriately.
If I'd managed to nuke that Stalingrad, I would have had a great game.
That is true.
As it is, it was a very mediocre game.
And Leserp says spreadsheet says. So the thing is, I mean, obviously, yes, we do take a look at spreadsheets. I know it's sometimes a bit of a meme, but overall, if you want to see how a ship is performing, right, you just don't go, for example, for your personal stats. You might do this on a friend skill or clan skill that you might check stats from your friends and good players that you know, and then you, for example, might go to stats websites that have more data from players who have their stats available through the API. And we obviously have the full data dump, and we're using it because that's the most accurate info we can get is obviously through the data that you guys are basically generating by playing the game. And obviously we're not doing just average. We have a shit ton of data, and we're taking a look at that to be able to. It's not just only data, but we need to have like an objective point of view for data. How is the ship performing? And then we also need to have your feedback, right? So about the aspect of how it's played and how it is to play against it, for example. Yep. And then we need to find a good middle ground between those two aspects. And obviously, for example, we play as well, and we provide our feedback too. But obviously, yes, data plays a very big role, and that you will find in any industry because it's very accurate.
There's a question. One second. There's a question from Guru Gaming on YouTube, who's asking, "Well, how are we supposed to get Twitch drops when you are live on YouTube, not on Twitch?" We are indeed live on YouTube and Twitch, and of course also on Steam. Hello to all of you watching us on Steam. To get Twitch drops, you do need to watch on Twitch, but if you want to switch over from YouTube, you just go to twitch.tv/World of Warships, and it's the exact same stream, just 20 seconds earlier, and you're eligible to watch Twitch drops. Also, please bear in mind, Twitch drops aren't just active for our channel. Any of our World of Warships community contributors or all of the community streamers streaming World of Warships automatically are in for Twitch drops as long as they don't specifically disable them, and I don't think anybody has. So if you just watch World of Warships on Twitch, you get the same drops.
There's a question from Gruppe Ungarn, and he says, okay, do you two personally feel the Smolensk is OP? So I played the Smolensk quite a bit because first of all, I kind of enjoyed the gameplay of Kutuzov. So obviously, Smolensk is something that is pretty close to it. And my personal opinion is, I don't think she is OP because she definitely depends on the situation you're in. And sometimes you have very high damage games, sometimes you have very low damage games, depending on how you play. And the lack of HP can be quite tricky. Obviously, in decent cruiser player hands, she's very strong. But my feeling is that the problem is not that she's too strong, but I understand that people dislike playing against her because you have that rain of shots. You have that playing against Woosters, Minotaurs. It's the same kind of aspect of gameplay that some players dislike. And I think this is where the hate for this ship is coming from. I personally, I at least from my point of view, from what I've seen and when I played her, is that she's very situational, and you do see a lot of really high damage games, just as you see for many other HE focused ships. So you will see these high spikes, but you also will have, for example, quite low damage games sometimes. Yeah. So that's why we're balancing also this around the average, not just the spike. Or when you say, oh, the ship sometimes only gets like 10k damage because it gets nuked initially right away, or it gets focused very quickly. So it's balance. And in general, if we see that something is wrong with the ship, we will do something, just like for any other ship we have in game. A good example is Kremlin. Before you start, because Kremlin was a ship that is also that is overperforming and was also a topic in the community. And once data basically stabilized after the official release, we keep a look on the stats and how the ship is performing, how it fits into the meta, and we saw it's too strong, and then we're going to apply changes. It's the nature of things. World of Warships is a game with over 300 ships. They all interact with each other, and it really depends on the meta and how you guys are using these ships, and then we need to make adjustments within that framework.
From my perspective, I cannot make Smolensk work. I die pretty rapidly and I don't do much damage, so I can see why people think she's OP. I've looked at the stats personally. Statistics wise, it is like completely fine compared to other tier 10 cruisers. And even less powerful on average than others. You do get these outstanding games, especially in the hand of very, very capable players. Like if Flamu takes it out and has a great game, he'll do amazing amounts of damage and look super OP. And then if someone else does it, doesn't. And so it's a very, very situational ship, and you need to be quite good to make it work well. Somebody also commented, hey, it's so situational, you're going to see 2 in every King of the Sea match. The thing is, King of the Sea, again, is a very, very specific kind of gameplay, and if the teams think this works best with their strategy, then I can understand that it does, because it has very good applications in this competitive environment, and all the players playing there are going to be very good. But we'll see what the finals bring. Typically, when somebody, when in past King of the Seas, when everybody's brought the same setup, usually what happens is that TWA comes and brings something completely different and Ruffle stomps them. So it's going to be interesting to see.
So, and also, because this time we caught it, Flambus, thank you very much for raiding with a party of over 1,000 viewers. Hello, everybody, and great timing.
Yeah,
because
timing,
it's perfect timing. Flambus, are you doing
amazing.
this? You know what you should do? You should become a professional streamer.
Really?
I think you have potential, man.
Does he?
Yes.
I agree. He does have potential. Yes. So it's the time for the segment called "What's Up in." No, sorry. It's called "Up Next in Warships." Although we shouldn't, because "What's Up with Warships" didn't Earl Grey do that?
I think so. Yes.
I think so. Yes.
But we bought him, so isn't this ours now as well? Time for codes? No bonus codes. No time for news.
Bollocks.
I can't resist. Sorry,
yes,
this is an amazing button.
Jingles Commander 8.10.
Yes.
More information to follow.
So anyway,
when
it's
relevant.
Royal Navy heavy cruisers are around the corner. I think you guys have already seen the. Somebody's making fun. It's like, oh, Flambus, it's official. They just said that Smolensk is balanced. Like we had this debate right now. Let's talk about something else right now.
Exactly. You
Let's
just
talk
watch
about
the VOD. But
UK
we've
heavy
this thing is just we've answered this, I think, in the last 3 streams, so we'll keep answering it obviously when questions arise. But we will address balance issues if there are some. And now Royal Navy cruisers.
Yes, Royal Navy cruisers. So, heavy cruisers, they're going to be interesting in their playstyle. We've had a little look at the stats. The development blog went out this morning. So if you want to have like an in-depth dive into their statistics, feel free to do so on Facebook, Reddit, or any of your regional forums. Couple of interesting aspects that they do have. First of all, of course, they have a higher caliber than is normal for cruisers, hence their heavy cruisers. They get 203 millimeters for the first couple of tiers, and then at tier 9 they switch to 234 millimeters, which is pretty nice. In terms of other stats, they have sort of average detectability. Not great, not terrible. Very much applies here. They do keep the sort of signature Royal Navy torpedoes in that they have decent range, and they get the option to single launch them, which is very nice. All the way up to tier 10, they keep this option. And then in terms of plating, they start with 60 millimeters and then go up to 25 millimeters at tier 8. So their heavy cruisers, and with most heavy cruisers this is the case because of their caliber of their guns, not because of their armor. So don't expect something that can, go on head-to-head brawl. They do get a hydroacoustic search from which tier? All the way through?
I think starting from tier 6 on, but let me double check. We only have the information from tier 5 from tier 5. Actually, from tier 5.
From tier 5 on, they get hydroacoustic search. This is going to be very much, again, Royal Navy hydroacoustic search, as you know it from the Royal Navy DD. So with a
pretty much a basic. I would call it. It's a defensive hydroacoustic search.
Quite long duration, but not amazing range. And yeah, they look like they could be quite interesting. They get normal HE and AP ammunition, so that's a bit of a change for the Royal Navy as we know it in game. That's going to be quite cool. I think a real standout is the tier 6. Repair party.
Before we move on to the tier 6, obviously, so there's going to be the zombie heal.
Yes, there is a zombie heal. It does get pretty ridiculous up at tier 10. 20-second heal with 1,172 hit points per second without the flag. So that's very nice, and that's gonna be they're gonna be able to heal quite a chunk of damage up again. Do we know if they will be able to heal more citadel damage, or is it just regular?
That I don't know yet.
Okay,
that I don't know yet. Well, information will follow soon.
Yes.
Soon, TM.
They will enter testing soon, so you probably can expect to start seeing them in games and on streams and etc. Very interesting, I think, as the standard is the tier 6 premium, the HMS London, which does get 8 203mm guns, and it also gets a smoke generator, which is going to be very interesting with a initial test time of 99 seconds. And 15-second deployment time. It's going to be interesting. It can sneak up quite decently and then unleash its big guns.
Exactly. I see already a few questions about release dates. So, guys, you know that basically with the next update, we're going to introduce the Italian arc, and that will take some time, to have the full Italian arc for the Italian cruisers to be rolled out. And then after that, we're going to have the Royal Navy heavy cruisers. So it will take some time, and I wouldn't expect them before 2020. So that's, to give you a rough timeline. Obviously, this is, still very early on, but we wanted to share this with you. If you want to dive into specific stats and, how's the AA, speed, turning radius, all of these aspects, you can find all of that information already on the dev blog, published there. We have some additional things we can talk about today, but overall, we wanted to just share the images, a little bit of the unique points that these British cruisers are going to have, and I hope you're just as excited as we are to see them in game. I'm a cruiser main, and I'm very happy that we're going to have 2 branches of new cruisers soon. TM.
Yeah. Question there from Yura. What are the ballistics like compared to other cruisers? We'll have to see what exactly it looks like in game, because there are a lot of like back-end parameters that influence this, but they will leave the barrel at 855 meters per second at lower tiers, and then 880-ish at higher tiers. So again, not great, not terrible. We'll have to see how it works out. The firing range is not that long, so you will have to get reasonably close, and of course they won't be able to benefit from AFT because of the caliber of their guns.
Exactly. You will have to get up a bit more and get up close and brawl a bit, but you also get a really good heal. So I think it's going to be an interesting line. And obviously, I want to highlight that nice little sign in the very top left corner. This is obviously work in progress. These stats are initial, and we'll have to do a lot of balancing. So if you see something that triggers you, obviously we'll do a lot of testing and balancing, and then roll them out when we feel they're balanced.
Yeah. Anyway, shall we move on?
What do we want to start with? Maybe
Let's start with the silly
with the silly
right?
ship.
Okay. So this is the silly ship, the Silly Wangi, which is originally class 30 bis Soviet destroyer that was repurposed,
which is basically an Oknovoy.
Yes.
So it's the Silly Wangi is basically a mixture of an Oknovoy with the Oknovoy's turrets. It will have the hydroacoustic surge from Loyang, and it will have deep water torpedoes paired with a Pan-Asian smoke. So that's the core design of this ship. I think it should be quite interesting. It will have 17.2 kHP. It's going to have the 10-kilometer deep water torpedoes with 61 knots, with 131 seconds of reload time. The guns should be exactly the same as on the Oknovoy. And what else? Well, she does have hydro, so that's going to be an interesting mix of. It's not really a cap brawler, but you can definitely use it to annoy ships there. So yeah, all of this information, obviously with all of the details in terms of stats, are going to be published on the development blog roughly in, I think, what time is it? In 8 minutes. So you can find the full information over there. What did I want to talk about? Do we have detectability?
Yes, it looks like it.
7.6 kilometers.
7.6. So we'll be able to knock that down a little bit, but yeah, it's not the most stealthy.
Quite a bit. Yes.
Not the most stealthy.
And then, for all of those who watched the Gamescom stream,
yes,
we announced a German ship.
This is where it's at, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where it's at. Almost feel like we should make it bigger.
Do you want to? You mean the image?
Yes.
Just come on, just go. This
is going to look professional.
You can do it in studio mode, and I will just talk in the background. Isn't that cool? So yes, we're going to talk about the Odin. So if you haven't watched the Gamescom stream, so the Odin. Wow, are you doing it? Okay, I see what you're doing. So the Odin is basically the Scharnhorst prototype, how it was initially planned, with the I think it was a 305 millimeter guns. She's going to be on tier 8, so she's going to be up tiered by 1 tier, and she's what? Are you pushing it over? Oh, what a beautiful transition. And now we can actually see
so
two
smooth,
twins.
You can hardly see it happens.
Yeah. So it's basically a brawler. She's not as agile as the Scharnhorst on her tier, but obviously you will get the Scharnhorst torpedoes. You will get 305 millimeter turrets with 19.1 kilometers of range. You will have 62.7 kHP with 32 millimeter plating. And she will have, as an outstanding feature, she will have hydroacoustic surge, which is going to be very helpful in tier 8 compared to the Scharnhorst on tier 7, where you don't have that. So it's a nice little boat to push. It's basically a fake German DD.
Yes, reload time 20 seconds initially.
Yeah.
Secondaries, not so much a secondary ship.
Less secondaries than on the Scharnhorst, at least from what I can see.
Yeah, it looks like there's going to be more of a focus on the main batteries, which is nice.
So main gameplay that we would expect is basically medium ranges up to close ranges, and being a bit of more of a cruiser hunter, just like Scharnhorst. And then when the battle develops and unfolds, you will be able to get close and personal. And speed is going to be 30 knots, and the surface detectability is 15.3 kilometers stock. And anything crazy, outstanding that I see here? A Sigma and maximum dispersion should be absolutely on Scharnhorst level.
Yep.
I'm sure there's going to be a question about the AP initial velocity, and it's 865 meters per second.
I'm looking forward to it. I think
it looks really
I'm
sexy.
looking forward to testing it.
I'm a sucker for German BBs,
Yes.
and I'm sure there are going to be comments please buff German BBs. So if you missed our last stream last Friday, where we had Sub Octavian and Mr. Sir Nelson join us for our submarine test stream. They announced that they are currently looking into buffing German BBs, but this is still in the works. So as soon as we have information, which will not be this week or next week, it will take some time. We will inform you.
Yeah. In terms of question, if it was going to have crappy HE, well, it's going to get German HE penetration, of course, and it does have a 27% fire chance. So,
yes.
All right.
And the last piece of information that we have with us is the skills for our upcoming unique commander for the Italian cruisers, or not the Italian cruisers, for the Italian Navy, which is Luigi Sansonetti. If you could push the button.
Wait one second. So there's a comment there, right? There's a comment there where there is someone saying, I don't think the Germans had a 3-gun philosophy on their ships. So this, right? This. Oh God, I left the transition on the slow transition.
But now, isn't it amazing how Odin turns into Scharnhorst?
Yes, it is amazing, isn't it? And as you see, this is a very 100% completely historic ship, and it has got 3 turrets, right? These designs, both when it comes to the Odin, as also the other ship that we talked about, the Gamescom, the Mainz, they are both actual blueprints. They were planned. I think they might have actually been laid down in one case. I can't remember entirely, but we didn't make these up. These were planned, but then didn't get built because of the realities of World War II.
Yeah. There's a question about the consumable layout for the Odin. So it's going to have a damage control party. Obviously, it will have a repair party. It will have a fighter or a spotting aircraft choice that you can make, and it will have the German hydroacoustic surge. So that's the consumables. And then we can move over to Luigi Sansonetti.
Luigi.
So I think during our anniversary stream we talked about roughly how we're envisioning him to work, and now we have specific data. So Luigi Sansonetti is going to get the reload time of the main battery caliber guns being decreased by 5% if you get high caliber. So it's faster rate of fire. Upon destroying an enemy ship, the firing range of the main caliber guns are going to be increased by 8%. This talent is triggered once per battle. Yeah, so you can't just expanding it.
That would be so hilarious, though. Yeah. At the end of the match, you're firing from one corner to the. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, and then upon receiving 100 ribbons for hits with the main caliber guns, the duration of all consumables is increased by 10%. And this talent also triggers once per battle. So this might be, quite interesting and impact how you want to tactically use your consumables. Because obviously, if you have an increased duration of consumables, like a heal, that might be quite nice. And yes, obviously, also, once more, this is work in progress. And please share your feedback. This is going to be published on our dev blog on Facebook and Medium, Reddit, and obviously your regional forums. So please share your opinions. Please be constructive. Not just a thumbs up is always welcome, but still also, if you can, let us know what you like about it, or if you dislike something about it, tell us what you dislike about it and what would you like to see changed. And that's pretty much all of the news we have to share for today. And it's almost like we planned this.
It is almost, yes.
It is 1 minute before
Smuckers 1986 asking if we could repeat those skills really quickly, right? You get high caliber, you get 5% increased reload time. If you destroy an enemy ship, you get 8% more firing range once per battle. And
for main battery.
What?
For the main battery, yes. Not for secondaries.
Yes. Yes, thank you. And if you get 100 main caliber hit ribbons, you get 10% increased consumable duration once per battle.
Exactly. So this is the current plan, and we'll see how this will work out.
Kirkus _ saying, why can't I send a comment about Twitch drops problem? I don't know why you can't. You should be able to. If you have an issue with Twitch drops, please do us a favor and send a quick ticket to customer support, and we'll try our best to help you. But every single issue we've run into with anybody for Twitch drops, we've been able to resolve, and it was usually just a user error. What I would recommend if you're having issue is to go to your account management, to unlink and to relink your Twitch account to really make sure you're linking the Twitch account that you are actually logged in and watching with.
Yes. I saw. Sorry, I need to scroll up. There was a comment from somebody had a problem. Doc Strange. Yes. If you didn't get your Emden, just send me a message on the forums and I'll investigate whether you were on the list. And how do you expect new players to learn about all the different ships if you keep moving the goalpost? Well, I mean, as a new player, you have other problems than learning about all of the ships. Obviously, the game is expanding, and that's true for all players. And as a newbie, your main task is to learn the basic mechanics of the game, and then obviously learn also about the ships that you have to deal with, just like any other player. Of course, it's always easier to start with the game when it's being released, and then move along along the whole duration of the game development. But still, there's so many guides and helpful information out these days on the internet and forums, and what our CCs, for example, are producing, that you can actually get up to speed quite quickly, at least for the basic concepts, and then you can advance in basically the different aspects of the game. There was also a topic here. Afanso is saying, Crysantos, you only forgot to tell us the release date of H42. Nice try, man. Nice try.
Soon TM.
Soon TM. No, I think with this, that's pretty much it. I'll pick one last question here to round this up. Thumper is asking, Black Friday ships again this year, and the answer is a clear mayhaps, depending on what's happening on Black Friday. But if there's any chance for Black Friday black ships, it's probably going to be around Black Friday. So I would just
around or about. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe it'll be on Black Monday instead.
Yes. So, guys, I already see MrConway trying to figure out who we're going to raid. And we're going to. Yes, definitely. So we are going to raid Mr. Chaos Machine GR, who is one of our new contributors. Super nice guy. He actually joined us for our event in Greece for Digi Expo. And please rate his channel, send him regards from the twins, and leave a follow in his channel if you like his content. Last time we kind of broke his bot, and I think we broke him as well when we rated him. And outside of that, if you like what we're doing here, go make sure press that subscribe or follow button, depending on which platform you're watching. And we'll be around, obviously, again next week, same place, same time. You can always set up your reminder if you just go to the events tab, or if you're on YouTube, we'll schedule a stream soon TM, so you can also set up your reminder. And with this, I'll just say thank you very much for being part of the stream, all of your questions, the silly stuff that we're usually doing, and I hope you enjoyed it. And with this, we'll just say goodbye. See you next week.
Thank you. Bye-bye.